The Best 96.3, I'm Ana Alicia Anguiano with your news for today, December 7th, 2011.
We interrupt this program to bring you a special news bulletin. The Japanese have attacked Pearl Harbor, Hawaii by air, President Roosevelt has just announced. The attack also was made on all naval and military activities on the principal island of Oahu. We take you now to Washington.
It's been 70 years since the attack on Pearl Harbor in 1941. Surprise aerial attacks on the United States Naval Base at Pearl Harbor in Hawaii that killed more than 2,300 Americans and wounded over 1,200. The base was attacked by 353 Japanese fighters, bombers, and torpedo planes in 2 waves from 6 aircraft carriers. The USS Arizona was completely destroyed, and USS Oklahoma capsized. A total of 12 ships sank or were breached in the attack, and 9 other vessels were damaged. With no warning or time to flee, U.S. naval officer in Pearl Harbor, Commander-in-Chief Pacific, gave a hurried dispatch to warn his fellow officers, only saying, "Air raid on Pearl Harbor, this is not a drill." It was a day that President Franklin Roosevelt called
a date which will live in infamy.
News of the attack that Sunday afternoon shocked the nation and propelled the country into war against Japan and led directly to the American entry into World War II.
I ask that the Congress declare that since the unprovoked and dastardly attack by Japan on Sunday, December 7th, 1941, a state of war has existed between the United States and the Japanese Empire.
In the months that followed the attack, the slogan "Remember Pearl Harbor" swept the United States. So today, on this 70th anniversary of one of the nation's most infamous attacks, honor the dead, honor the survivors. In local news, yesterday afternoon, Del Rio Police Department was called to the intersection of Bowie and Waters Avenue regarding a vehicle that had struck a child. Officers arrived on location and found that an 11-year-old child had been struck by a vehicle. According to a press release, the officer who investigated the collision noted that the 11-year-old boy was attempting to cross the street when Roberto Delgado of Del Rio, not seeing the boy, made a right-hand turn. The bumper of Delgado's 96 Chevrolet Lumina struck the child in the left leg, causing injury. The child was transported to Val Verde Regional Medical Center by EMS for treatment after his guardians were notified. Officer Velasquez, who worked the incident, noted during his investigation that the factors contributing to the collision were impaired visibility due to the sun and failing to yield the right-of-way. No charges have been filed. You can catch us every weekday with your up-to-date, up-to-the-minute news. Follow us on Twitter, KTDR-FM, or on our webpage, thebestktdr.com. With your radio news, I'm Ana Alicia Anguiano.
This segment brought to you by Buffalo Wings and Rings of Del Rio. Great food, no bull.